That means listen to the voice of the Most High, our power. Who's he the power of? Exodus 3:15 and 16. Who is he the power of? That's why he said, hey, if you listen to the voice of the Most High, our power. So who's the power of? Read that.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 15.
This is who the Most High say he is. Read.
And the Most High said moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel.
And that's who we are, people. We are the children of Israel. Read.
Yahweh, power of your fathers, the power of Abraham.
Say Yahweh, power of your father. The power of Abraham, that's what it says in the Hebrew. The power of Abraham, that's what he told them to tell them. Once he told them to tell Israel that I am have sent me unto you, he came back and said this, moreover, you make sure you tell the children of Israel what?
Yahweh power of your fathers.
Yahweh power of your fathers. That means your forefathers. Read.
The power of Abraham.
Power of Abraham. This our forefathers. The power of Abraham. Read.
The power of Isaac.
Abraham had a son named Isaac. Read.
And the power of Jacob.
Isaac had a son named Jacob, who the Most High chose. He's telling you this. He didn't say no one else. Read.
Had sent me unto you. This is my name forever.
That's his name forever. Read.
And this is my memorial unto all generations.
It's memorial to all generations. He's our power. That's why he just said he just loved Jacob. Because he only knows Jacob. Read.
Go and gather the elders of Israel together.
So he said, go and gather the elders of Israel. Each tribe got 12 tribes of Israel. He said, gather the elders of Israel together. Read.
And say unto them.
Say unto the elders who is an elder for each tribe of the 12 tribes of Israel. So you teach the elders so they can go and tell the tribe which they come from this. Read.
Yahweh, power of your fathers, the power of Abraham.
Once again, the power of Abraham,
of Isaac, and of Jacob.
And of Jacob. Read.
Appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you and seen what which is done to you in Egypt.
Right. We was in captivity in Egypt under the Africans. You talking about black people put black people in slavery? Yeah. The black Africans who were not of Ham put the so-called black Israelites into slavery, captivity, and bondage, as it is written. So that's the Most High. Go back to, no, you don't know what you're talking about, man. You talking about Most High love everybody. Go back to 1 John 3 and 10.
1 John chapter 3, verse 10. In this the children of the Most High are manifest.
And this the children of the Most High are manifest. Read.
And the children of the devil.
And the children of the devil. So yeah, we know that 2/3 of our people, the children of Israel, ain't nothing but a bunch of devils. That's a fact. Read.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness.
So if you don't do righteousness, which is following the laws of the Most High, read.
It's not of the Most High.
Right. So the Most High ain't gonna even hear your prayer, man. Y'all praying to Satan. Because if you don't hear and do the laws of the Most High, you're not righteous. Read that again.
In this, the children of the Most High are manifest.
In this, the children of the Most High are manifest. Read.
And the children of the devil.
And the children of the devil. Either you are the children of the Most High or the children of the devil. Read.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness.
Whoever don't do righteous. Whoever don't want to follow the Most High, law, statute, commandments, read.
It's not of the Most High.
You're a devil. That's what he's saying. You don't want to follow the law, statute, commandments of the Most High, he said you're a devil. Deceitful and evil. Straight up. That's what he just said. Read it again.
In this the children of the Most High are manifest. And the children of the devil.
In this the children of the Most High are manifest and the children of the devil. Read.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High.
If you don't be righteous, all right, brother. If you're not righteous and follow the laws of the Most High, then you're not of the Most High. If you don't want to do what he say, so what? Let me ask you something. So you more the children of the so-called white man, so you follow the white man's laws, statutes, commandments, then you are the children of the Most High. Because you make sure you follow the white man's laws.
Right.
Everybody got to do that. Or what he do? He give you a judgment.
Right.
Let them stand over there and have their little lights on and y'all just walk across the street, jaywalk from there to here. So there ain't no cars coming, but you ain't walking across the street, you know what I mean? Because you know how to follow rules and regulations.
Right.
He done made sure you know how to do that. But when it comes to the Most High, hey man, come on. There's nothing wrong with keeping the commandments of the Most High.
Right.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with doing right in his eyes? And not coming with your own understanding saying, okay, well, I know I'm doing right because God loves me.
Right.
That's some pride, right? That's nothing but a prideful spirit. Read.
Neither he that loveth not his brother.
Neither he that loveth not his brother. That's why we got to come together, man. Gather ourselves together. But we a nation not desired. Nobody desire us. And nobody standing up for us in righteousness. If that was the case, then you would already be following the laws of the Most High. Because he told us this. Get Psalms 78:5. All right? He told us this, man. We be above all nations. But no. We want to continue to eat of the tree of good and evil. And stay on the evil side. Because the majority of our people, 2/3 of our people ain't good for nothing. They're going to burn in the fire. That's why we're reaching out for the 1/3 that's going to hear the word, hear the truth of the Most High, and get ready for this next that the Most High has already prepared for us. But y'all can't even believe it's going to be because you're too caught up in the world that you in, man. We talk about streets paved in gold. Not like they teach you in the church, man. When you die, who can say that they died, came back and say, I went to heaven, now I'm back here? What they do at funerals? Oh, they died and they get ready to go to heaven. No, man. I don't think so. I mean, if you don't love your brother, man, you're not of the Most High. Give me Proverbs 3:1.
Skip 78.
Huh?
78:5.
You read that.
Psalm chapter 78, verse 5.
Right. This is what the Most High told us to do as men. Read.
For he established a testimony in Jacob.
He established a testimony in Jacob. Read.
And appointed a law in Israel.
He appointed a law in Israel. Not no religion. He gave us a law. Read.
Which he commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children.
He commanded. That's an order to our forefathers that they're supposed to make these laws known to the children. So you got to understand this. That's why they came out with this religious instructions to the Negroes in the United States of America in 1620. To show you how you are to follow and serve a God that don't exist. That's dead because who they set up? They already had this cat set up. Caesar Borgia, they already had him set up from 1492. Michelangelo Leonardo da Vinci was painting these pictures all the way from 1492. So we came over in 1620, and they came over with a doctrine called the religious instructions to the Negroes in the United States of America. That's why it's so hard for you to not to believe that the so-called white man is God, your God. But you can't tell me who your God is, then
right.
Just who you talking about.
Right.
Who is your God? Read.
And might not be as their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation.
Right. He don't want us to be like our forefathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation. Read.
A generation that set not their heart aright.
A generation that didn't set their mind aright. Read.
And whose spirit was not steadfast with the Most High.
That's right. That's why we're diligent, man. Who really gonna be for the Most High and do what the Most High wants us to do and gathering the children of Israel together. There's only a few brothers. Everybody got everything to do except for what you're supposed to be doing and putting in works for the Most High in this program. His truth. Read.
That's it. The children of Ephraim. The children of Ephraim being...
Okay, give me, this is what he told us to do. Joshua 1:8. Because the whole Bible's talking to us, brothers and sisters. It's our book. Read that.
Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Right, he said we're supposed to meditate in this Bible day and night. But you got to know how to study, man. You got to know how to study, not the way we've been taught to study. Because if that was the case, then you would already know that you are the children of Israel. You're one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
That we may observe to do all that's written in the Bible. Because when you observe to do all that's written in the Bible, then you become righteous. But you got to be taught. It's not going to just come out of the sky and all of a sudden now you know all the words of the Most High. You got to be taught. And as you taught, you got to retain this information so you can live it and apply it in your life. It's very important. Right?
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Then you're going to make your way prosperous, because our prosperity is not good prosperity. But he said, then you're going to make your way prosperous, read.
And then thou shalt have good success.
And then you're going to have good success. Now that you know, all success is not good. But let me show you that, because a lot of times, you know, you hear the Bible, you think, oh, they're talking about the white man. That's the white man's book. We got to just prove that, show it's the black man's book. If you want to use that, if you want to use it, the synonym of a color, let's get some blackness out of the Bible. Let's get Revelation. Let's go with Mashiach Yahushua first and foremost. Revelations, first chapter, verse 1.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Mashiach Yahushua.
It's revealing of who the world calls Jesus Christ, how he looked. So somebody say, nobody know how he looked, but yet still they're painting this white image of him. And you believe that? You go against us because we say that's a lie. That man named Caesar Borgia, the second son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome. They painted that picture. Nobody going against that. Read.
Which the Most High gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must surely come to pass.
Revelation is revealing. Read.
And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John.
Right. So John was on that. Man, they took John, a black man, and put him on the island of Patmos to die. Like they crucified all the apostles. So that they crucified the Mashiach Yahushua, they crucified all of them. Judah hung himself because he was a traitor, went against the Mashiach Yahushua. Well, the rest of them was crucified. Like they killed the prophets. Well, no love, man. Ain't no love when you read this Bible. As far as the men that he sent forth. Verse 13. Let's see how it look.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 13.
Right.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man,
who was Christ. Read.
Clothed with that garment down to the foot.
So he had a long robe. Remember, it's the revealing of him. He had a long robe down to the foot. Read.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
He had a golden girdle around his waist. Come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he had woolly hair, nappy hair. The color that John is seeing him is white, fully gray. When he said it's about 90 AD, 90 to 96 AD is when Revelations was brought about. Some 67 years later. Read.
As white as snow.
Okay, now let's see what color his feet was. Jump to verse 15.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
So now, your feet is the same color as your whole body. His feet like unto fine brass, brass is derivative of brown. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
When you burn anything in a furnace, what color it turn? Really, really dark. So it's really, really a dark-skinned man. Our power. Read.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
And a strong voice. Daniel's 10, 5, and 6. Daniel seen a vision of him. So, I mean, when you say the white man wrote the Bible, why ain't take that out? Why ain't taking this out? Why ain't taking all this color that we're going to bring forth out? Read.
Daniel chapter 10, verse 5. Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen.
So a certain man was clothed in linen. Read.
Whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz.
Right, just a Mashiach Yahushua. He had the best gold on. The best gold of Uphaz. That's what that girdle was around his waist. It was the best gold of Uphaz. Read.
And his body also was like the
So
beryl.
his body, that means his body, as he's seeing his body, was like the beryl, B-E-R-Y-L. So what does beryl mean? B-E-R-Y-L. We looked it up in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. This is what beryl means. All right. Shalom.
Beryl in the Compact Bible Dictionary.
What do it mean?
Brown.
Brown. So his body was like brown. As we know, that brown is like it burned in the furnace. Very, very dark-skinned brown. Just like the earth, man. The earth is different shades of brown. Look at that. You can look 2 different shades of earth right over there by them trees.
Right.
You see that right in your eyes, man. We come from the dirt. He was brown, but no so-called white man. Read.
And his face as the appearance of lightning.
Face as the appearance of lightning, for all the wisdom and all the understanding that was illuminated from